So after several months of pretty much entirely only filming in my living room, I have finally cleaned this room and now it feels weird. This is my filming room. Usually all my makeup and stuff is in here. I haven't really been putting makeup on, as you guys have noticed. And I was sitting down about to do like some makeup therapy, like doing makeup to go nowhere as I usually do, but just for the art of it. And I figured that we could film this together, baby, because Sephora sent me a bunch of new stuff. And this video is sponsored by Sephora, and I'll tell you more about them as we go along. The place that you don't know where it is, like you've never heard of it, like, oh, it's a cool indie place to get makeup and other beauty, hair. Just a little company that you don't know. A little get ready with me. I haven't done a get ready with me in so long. I haven't put makeup on in so long. I haven't been in this setup in so long. And I just want to relax and vibe. Put things on my face. Enjoy textures. Enjoy the feel. Hello, by the way. I'm Kendall. If you're new around here, welcome. Not new around here, what is up, home scale biscuit? I do a bunch of stuff on my channel because I have ADHD. But the one thing that's consistent will be me. I'll probably be there. So if you think I'm cool and I'm funny and I have a lot of interesting things to say, you should put it down in the comment section and subscribe. Okay. Like I said, I haven't been putting makeup on much at all because one, it's been hot. I'm going to be traveling next month. I'm going down to visit family down in NOLA, down in New Orleans, and it's gonna be hot as hell. And so I want to test out or try on some products that are meant to be long wearing. I'm not gonna be wearing them a long time today, but I'm curious just how it looks when we're done, and then I'll probably try it again. And I'm curious, like, will that keep everything in place? It's not as hot today as it's been recently. Recently it's been like 95, 98 degrees, like something crazy. So I can't really test it out in the hottest conditions as it's been recently because of course I'm filming this on the one day that it's like 75. Yes, I want to try out some stuff, particularly base products, but I'll be playing around with eye stuff too. So that's really exciting. I will be using exclusively products today that are available at Sephora. So if you want to check them out, all the products that I use will be down in the description box as well as links to get them easy for you. So I've already like moisturized my face, put on a little bit of primer. The moisturizer I used today, Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. Really good if you have very dry skin. I also recently bought this in the travel size because I do really like it. I've been finding myself buying a lot of things in the travel size because one, they're small. It's a great way to try things out a little bit. And if it's something that I already know that I like, I can have a full size at home and then I can have the travel size when I travel. Because these days I'm basically going somewhere once a month, which is great. Sometimes it's for work. Sometimes it's just to get away. I just went to New York to visit a friend of mine. She did a all black improv show that was for Juneteenth, and it was very, very funny, and it was just very cool to see that many black creatives, particularly in the like acting, improv, comedy space, and everybody was really nice. They had really good food. They made oxtail empanadas. Oxtail empanadas with fried plantain inside. Sorry, I got off topic. Skin prep. I did the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. I also did a bit of the Danessa Myrick. I love Danessa Myrick. I just absolutely adore her. These days when I'm excited about a makeup thing or a skincare thing, it's usually Danessa Myrick's, black owned, but she just makes things that really appeal specifically for the skin girlies. And I'm definitely a skin girly these days. Her Moisture Repair Balm Serum. This is like a very good moisturizing balm, kind of thin, not too heavy if you're going to be wearing it under makeup. So those two are great because I'm a dry skin girly. I know that I'm going to probably have to use mattifying things because it's hot. So I try to do a little extra work to get all of that good. But I don't want it to be too moisturizing in this like T-zone area. So I did use a little bit of the Danessa Myrick's Water Powder Serum. This product is so interesting. It is a liquid powder primer. And you like push at the bottom and it's very watery. And I just put a little bit of that in the like general T-zone area. Not because I'm particularly oily. Again, I have pretty dry skin, but it's not too drying that it's like overwhelming. And it kind of smooths out areas of my face that move a lot. So smiles and in between the eyebrows, making expressions, stuff like that, so that moist product doesn't get all bunched up in there. So I have a bit of a tan. I was looking through my foundations that would probably match me pretty well right now. This is the Polite Society More Than a Pretty Face Skin Caring Foundation in the color Tan In. First of all, pretty. And I haven't used this enough to fully comprehend how I feel about it. It does have a lot of skin stuff that comes up in like the skincare world ingredients. This is niacinamide, willow bark, and vegan hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid isn't vegan? Might be a hair light. Not sure if this is a great color match for me. I don't know. We'll see when it dries down. But finish wise, medium finish, medium coverage. Not particularly dewy, not particularly matte. I use a bit of a damp sponge to pick up any excess product, because these days I just don't want a bunch of stuff on my skin. It can be a bunch of stuff on my skin, but I don't want to feel a bunch of stuff on my skin. The Danessa Myricks Balm, what is this called? The Blurring Balm Powder. And the reason I didn't use this originally is because I thought it might be a little light. This product I needed to grow to love. As you can see, I've already like hit pan a little bit, but it's also a very malleable product, so it's fine. But it's like a powder, like a blurring foundation, and I'm going to use this to give me a little bit more mattifying, a little bit more dimension. Using it as like a soft set on the outer parts of the face instead of going like full on powder, I find gives me a blended dimension. Why am I being so annoying today? I love how I'm doing all this, and all I'm gonna do after this is play video games. I'm literally gonna go to my couch and play video games for a few hours. But that doesn't mean I can't be in bed. Yes, why am I so annoying today? Okay. Gonna go in with my favorite concealers these days. These are the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer by Charlotte Tilbury. I've been using this for a little while. I also bought the foundation, which I do like. I don't know where it is. I have no idea where it is right now. So we're going to do this instead. It's really creamy, good medium coverage. But it looks like kind of glowy and dewy, but not like it's hydrating, but it's not cakey, and I don't know, it's just good stuff. I try to use as few brushes as possible when doing my base makeup these days. One, because it's less to clean up, and two, I do find that blend is better. What I just used with my foundation, gonna use to blend my concealer, gonna use to blend my any other cream product, most likely, that's on my face. Yeah, I can tell that my tan is coming in, which means I'm gonna have to do some fake tan at home, baby. Because one of my most like little pet peeves about the summer and getting tans is that it's never even in uniform unless you self-tan or walk around outside butt naked, which though is an option. Often it's frowned upon. So I'm using two colors of this. I'm using 12, which is like the warmer color, or the slightly darker color. And then number 9.5, which is a bit lighter, right in the center parts. Gonna make it, $1 million baby. Hey now! I have to settle for so damn long. You notice me, you know I'm late. No yeah. Ooh. Oh, this feels good. Just like brushes touching your face, like. This is new, at least this color is new for me. This is the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder in Ultra Peach, which I believe is a new color. I was gonna say it might be a little too peach for me, but we shall commence with the investigation. Thank you everybody for listening to me as I shift into a poorly done accent. People were saying like, oh my god, this powder is incredible. I tried it once, again a different color. I don't remember feeling one way or another about it, but let's give it a try. So just looking full on, this is the mattified side and this is the not set side. I like the way this looks. This looks fine. But I like the glow here. And if you have oily skin, amazing off the bat, because you have oily skin. You have something to really get in there and balance out the matteness. But I am a dry skin girly, and I've done a lot of skin prep, and if you're trying to get your stuff to last on your face, it's kind of hard to go full like glow unless you're very strategic about it. But I will say it's incredibly blurring now that I'm actually looking really close to it. Because when it's this hot these days, my makeup will kind of gunk up on my nose. And I think that can be for a combination of reasons, my skin just being drier than I was aware of. But I think this like combination of moisturizing and mattifying is setting my nose really well without getting all gunked up. Definitely a fan of that. That actually looks really good. I'm liking it more the more I look at it. Gonna leave the face for a second. Let this kind of like melt in and really like warm up with my skin's temperature. I heard someone else say that before, so I'm gonna say that that was my idea. So as usual, I believe far too much in myself, and one of the ways that I do show that particular hubris is I decided to wax my own eyebrows today. They look good. I don't think they look bad, but it's horribly painful, and hopefully this means that that pain was worth it when trying to fill these bad boys in, because I think it theoretically should be pretty easy to get a good shape. So I'm going in with the Benefit Precisely My Brow Detailer. It's an incredibly thin pencil because I don't really want to do much to them as far as like making them thicker or anything. I just want to kind of fill in any kind of sparse areas. For reference, I'm using shade 5. I've been a big fan of the Anastasia Brow Freeze, the one that comes in the little pot. But I saw that they made it into a travel friendly, essentially like a gel. Wanted to try that and see. Ooh. She got the Ushy Gushy, sorry. So that I can get some texture. Yeah, that looks good. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's really defining of each hair in my eyebrow. So it's really like making them pop. And there's like I can't think of a better word for it, stickiness, that I think will be really good at holding it. Hit him with the high note. Sorry. I love how my dog was in here and she just left and is just like, I can't be bothered with mom right now. She's just doing the most. Back with our friend Denissa, going in with one of her palettes. This is the, not me trying to read upside down, Groundwork Blooming Romance palette for eyes, brows, face, lips, you know, whatever. I've been fiddling around with this, as you can see, but the thing that's kind of interesting about this palette is that the texture is like soft, kind of like her balm for the face that I use on the perimeter. Same idea before the face, and so it's been interesting kind of working with this texture. I'm still getting a feel for it, but because this is playtime, let's play. What I've noticed is that you have like a base color, like a big one, and then you have a slightly different tone or slightly lighter version of the color right next to it. Ooh, that's pretty. I just realized this. Wow, this is really pretty. This will be warmer than what I'm going for today though, so I think I'll stick with like this part. This one. The thing that I've been playing around with and getting used to is sort of the texture of these products, like of this. Because I'm like, what type of brush am I supposed to use with this? And I'm still like playing around with that. This is kind of fluffy, but stiff enough. But you see how it's getting like a very almost nothing color. For no particular reason, I'm wearing like green contacts. Well, the particular reason is that all my other contacts are gone. Russet, quiet. This one. So interesting. The ones and the little ones are actually powder, like traditional powder shadows. I didn't realize that. Wait a second. Then let's go in with hello. Ah. Oh, wait a second. Then maybe these are more texturally for the face and lips. And then these powder shadows are more for the eyes. I don't know. Usually when I do my eyeshadow, I go really into this inner corner and like right under the brow because I don't have a particularly prominent nose bridge. So when I put foundation on, it kind of flattens my face out so that my eyes look a lot farther apart. So to kind of bring them back together, little eyeshadow right in this underbrow bone. Wait a second, I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about this palette. Now? Wait, this is such a particular texture for the eye. Oh, this is pretty. It's like blur. Okay, well, look at me. That's why you should shut up first and then see how it goes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go no liner. This is just a Danessa Myricks video, okay? At this point. These Color Fix waterproof liquid pigment pastel pinky color. So my instincts is saying to put it on my lower lashes, so that's what I'm gonna do. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Let's do it bronze, love. YSL. This is their all hours hyper bronzer. What is this? I don't know what color this is. Going into the eyeshadow off the side of the temples. A bit of like in this general area. Do you have anything from Cosas? Muchas cosas. Oh God, how did I stay single for so long? Jesus. This is their Blush is Life. It's like a sort of radiant, not shimmery, but like from what I saw online, sort of radiant. Just has just the tiniest bit of sheen, and this is in the shade Blissed. So I'm gonna put that a bit same again, warm across the neck. Do I want like a proper highlight? I'll do the lips first and we'll come back to that before I do mascara and whatnot. So lip liner. I'm gonna use a little bit of the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil. This is in 612 dimensional dark brown. Everything and a half. I'm just gonna do just the tiniest bit to just lift the eye the slightest bit because I'm getting old and it's okay, but makeup is here. So I don't have to pay for Botox because I don't want to do it until I'm 45. I don't know why I've decided that, but it's just arbitrary and I decided that a while ago. So that's how I already matted my face out. I wonder could I use this on my lips? Blush Balm. This is probably a terrible idea because this is not the texture that you put on top of powders, but I am a rebel. I'm a donkey on the edge. This is the House Labs by Lady Gaga. Color Fuse Glassy Blush Balm, which is definitely not to be used on powdered skin. I just knowing the type of product it is. Can I get away with it? Can I get away with it? I might be getting away with it. Hold on. Hey, sometimes you gotta pop out. Sometimes you have to make an appearance and show the gentleman. Ooh, and because it's on like all these powders, I do think that it's kind of lowering the glassy effect, but it's like keeping it from looking really dry, which it wasn't looking dry before. It was looking very blurred, but even more like sort of lived in. I got this in a mini because I needed it for a trip, but this is the Better Than Sex waterproof. If you curl your lashes, waterproof mascara supposedly keeps the curl more. Tips for those of you with straight lashes. Little lip liner, the same one that I used on my eyes because I saw this combination and it had me intrigued, mystified, like a really dark liner. Use a little bit of this color that we use on the eyes. I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Universal Gloss Balm in Fuchsia Flex because I saw somebody on TikTok doing Fuchsia Flex and now I want to do Fuchsia Flex. Oh, a little from Miss Tilbury again. This is the Hollywood Face Architect Highlighter in Gilded Glow. Little on the ooh. Yeah, bring a little glow back. All right, we're gonna hit it with the 1-2. Hit it with the 2 times. Then you hit that. Sorry, Milk Hydro Grip setting spray. I think I broke this. Going with the One Size On Till Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. And then while those are still freshly on the skin, gonna go back with the highlighter to like set everything, but also keep it really glowy. Okay, last but not least, hair. Now I wanted to try this because I've been wearing like clip-in extensions a lot recently. How I would feel about using a product that is meant to fill in your edges or just fill in your hairline in general. That would help it theoretically blend in a little better. This is from Color Wow. This is their root cover up. So it comes with a little brush, and I want to get like right in there. I don't know, just make my hairline look a little bit thicker. Help it blend, again, a little bit better. At least in person, that looks really good. I don't know how it looks on camera yet, but in person, that looks pretty darn natural. Comb it out a little bit. So that's all for today, folks. I hope you had a fun time just playing around with me. It's been very relaxing, very rejuvenating. Sometimes you really got to do your makeup to remember you're hot. And I have not been doing my makeup very much recently, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm a baddie. Like, what's your number, girl? But yes, big thanks again to Sephora for sponsoring today's video. Again, if you would like to check out any of the products that I featured here today, those will be down in the description box. Highly recommend that if you're going to buy anything from Sephora, feel free to join their Beauty Insider program so that you can earn points for gifts as well as money off. You can rack up points to save you a few coins along the way. Just a little tip about that's so pretty. Oh my gosh, that's really pretty. I hope you guys had a good time, and I will see you guys next time.